farm, led by the victor, Jennifer Hofstadter. Reggie Remark just must forward to congratulate our winners. A very good win for Jennifer Hofstadter, for lady. Closely behind in second, the only other clear the competition, Aaron Jenkins and Hurricane. Third place to Beata Hamlet in Obsession Nights. Fourth to Aurelia Couson and Bullet behind Levita Hoffman. Set. Fifth to Maxime Alcantara, Blizzard de Boudot. Sixth to Jean Alexandre Legrave, Cashmere de La Mont. So thank you, Mark. Thank you, Ronnie, and thank you, competitors. It is time for a lap of water. So Jennifer, the honour is yours if you would like to lead away on the lap of water. So we turn our attention back now to the Nations Cup competition, the CSIO Nations Cup. Round number 2 is just moments away, so arena maintenance to be done. Final touches being put on the track by Rafael Suarez and his team of course designers. Still 5 teams to come forward as things stand. The Netherlands will be first, Germany second, Switzerland third, France fourth, Belgium fifth. That's the order going in round number 2. The first order in there. Netherlands running 29 points into round 2. Germany running 28, Switzerland 22, and then it's France with 1 fault and Belgium with a clear score. So the second round to the free extra trial at CSIO Youth Nations Cup coming up shortly. So we get back underway with round 2 of the CSO Nations Cup. We will be Germany getting us back underway. The Netherlands, of course, only have 9 sets with 3 new riders. So it's Joanna Beckman that is first set to go, which should 8 for Germany. Best of luck.
Well, welcome back, everybody, to this Ashford Farm Prize, the Nations Cup, the Young Rider Nations Cup. We're going to bring you the second round here very shortly.
So here we go. Joanna Beckman getting us back underway. Should 8.
Here we go then. First off will be Johanna Beckman. She represents Germany, who sit in the 5th place. In fact, they sit in 4th place. But since they are a team with 4 riders, they will bring forward their first rider first. The Netherlands are actually in 5th place, but with only 3 riders. We'll have all of the first riders from the 4 teams with 4, and then we'll bring you the first rider from the Netherlands. So, Johanna Beckman then with Chinook 8. She jumped clear in round 1, and Germany are on a total score of 28. Unfortunately, they had 1 rider eliminated and then had a costly round from Felix Roda with 20. And so that's given them the 28 in total. Well, clears the last. Johanna Beckman and Chinook 8 continuing their excellent run with a clear. So going to be a double clear for the first rider out for Germany. Lovely, lovely work. Onwards then to Switzerland. Our next rider in is Gilles Muller with Morgan VDS. This combination picked up 20 in round 1, and they're looking for a lower score here. Switzerland, though, sit in 3rd. Pole down in the triple combination now, and that tricky green oxer coming out of the triple comes down now as well for Gilles Muller. Manages the water. So Switzerland are in 3rd place overall. They're sitting on the 22 penalties, though. So hot on their heels really are Germany and the Netherlands with 28 and 29. And then out in front we have France on 1 and Belgium on a 0. So it's looking a little bit like it's a battle between France and Belgium for the win. But anything can happen. Gilles Muller then over the last, picks up 16 in round 2. So again, could be quite costly for the Swiss team. Hopefully they'll manage to stay in that 3rd spot. To France now then, the team who are on 1 penalty. For France then, it's Charles Bertol with Can Though Danu. One down so far for the French rider. Been a tricky afternoon weather-wise in Centaur Park. Quite a lot of rain coming through, but a lovely sunny evening now. Been clearing things away. Big shot to the last for Charles Bertol, and he's inside the time allowed. He just picks up the 4. So we're looking for 3 clears now for France in order to keep them on the score of 1.
Final of the first set of riders, Belgian rider Alexander Husset and Cassandra HSP. Belgium, the only nation coming forward into round 2 with a score. Alexander Husset.
So Belgium are leading the way with that fantastic clean sheet. 3 clears and 1 4-faulting round was their team performance. And they're looking to keep a clean sheet here once again to keep the pressure on the French team. Alexander Hausen comes first with Cassandra HSP. Alexander was one of those clear round jumpers in round 1. And a clear here would, as I say, really keep the pressure on France, and it would certainly stand Belgium in very good stead. Good forward approach for Alexander. Well, Alexander Howson, what a fantastic, fantastic round. Gives us the second double clear of the competition. Nothing to add for the first rider out for Belgium. Could they finish on a 0 score? That's the question. Alexander Howson certainly put them in a very good position indeed. Well, we've had 4 riders come forward. Now we're going to go through with the teams. All of the teams, essentially, all 5 teams, because the Netherlands can now join in the party as they field their 3 riders. Fleur Holloman is their first rider up, and Fleur rides Katak du Haut Bray. Fleur just had the 1 pole down in round 1. And the Netherlands are the team in 5th place on a total score of 29. Another one to add now for the Netherlands. Fleur Holloman then still carrying the 4 in this round. Good to the last, and she is just inside the time allowed. 500ths of a second inside, in fact. So she's going to pick up the 4. And so the Netherlands will be on a score of at least 33. That's the best score that the team could finish on. And were they to finish on that score, that would require 2 more clears. May well see a clear from their second rider, and indeed their third. Back to Germany then. Their second rider is Hannah Michelle Wilken with Cutest Taboo. Sadly, she was eliminated in round 1, so I'm sure she'll be looking for a better performance, looking to for a little bit of redemption here in round 2. So just, you see the 999 there at the bottom of your screen on her score. She was actually eliminated. 4A down so far. Just came in a little deep to the triple. Well, this is not going the way that Hannah Michelle Wilken would have wanted. She's going to represent here, I think. Or are we going to have a fence jumped on the way out? Yes, I think that might be the decision she's taking here. Yeah, pops a fence on the way out, but that's unfortunately going to count as a retiring for Germany's Hannah Michelle Wilken and Cutest Taboo. That's such a shame. So Germany now have the clear and the retiring from Hannah Michelle, and so their 3rd and 4th riders once again will have all the pressure on them, as all scores will count. Now, back to Switzerland then now, to Chirelle Chaunoz with Obama de Soufflet. She picked up 10 in round 1, 8 for jumping, 2 for tying, and that was one of the counting scores as part of Switzerland's 22 coming forward from round 1 We've got 16 on the board from the first rider for Switzerland, who was, of course, Gilles Muller. Gilles is looking to add as little as possible here to keep Switzerland with a shout of finishing on the 22. Because if they do, they'd still finish on the podium. One down now. Well, it's just one down this time for Shirel Shawnoz. It's certainly an improvement. It does, however, mean that Switzerland's minimum score will be 26. They will add that 4. Even if their third and fourth riders jump clear, they will add the 4 to the score of 22. As of now, Switzerland are discounting the score of 16, but as ever, it could all change. Baptiste Eichner is up next with Black and Roll. He just had the 2 poles down for France. That was the drop score for the French team in round 1. And we have one more down here already. So France are now on a total team score of 5 at a minimum. It gives a little bit more breathing room to Belgium. Horse has certainly got the scope, and Baptiste is riding this really nicely. It's just that 1 pole so far in round 2. Good to the last as well. So it will be the 4 for Baptiste Eichner of France. It does mean, as you see there, that the minimum score for France for the whole competition will be 5. So, next up, we'll be going back to Belgium, to the final team to bring forward their second rider. It's the turn of Jules van Hooijdonk, who jumped clear in round 1. Belgium are on a clean sheet at the moment. France are on the 5, so Belgium need 2 more clears and a 4, or, well, 2 more clears or a clear and a 4, and they would take the win. But I'm sure with that fantastic performance from round 1, Jules van Hooijdonk with Minter van der Bishop will have his eye on a double clear, much like his teammate managed to secure, Alexander Hausen. Well, Jules, just clips the final fence, I believe there. Jules van Hooijdonk picks up the 4 for Belgium. Oof. Now, we need either one more clear or two more clears in order for Belgium to win. If they have one more clear, they will take the win. If they finish on 4. What a competition this is turning out to be. It really is a battle at the top of the leaderboard between France and Belgium. Back to the Netherlands now. Their second rider, second of 3, is Senna Evers with Fano d'Or. This combination also jumped clear in round 1. We've had 2 double clears so far, one for Belgium, one for Germany. Nice to see the Netherlands get one as well. Good shot at the water for Senna. Haven't seen too many faults at the water so far in this competition. It's great to have the water jump in this Nations Cup class. It really gets these young riders used to jumping all sorts of different fences as they move up the levels. And so many of these talented young riders have gone on to great things in the senior level. No doubt many of these young riders that we have here will go on to do just that. Well, the music goes up. Oof, my goodness me, that is unfortunate. Just a fraction outside the time allowed for Senna Evers. Gives her 1 time penalty. That means that the score for the Netherlands goes up to 34.
Finish lines next to go for Germany.
Felix Roeder now comes forward for Germany. Felix picked up 20 penalties in round 1. This has to be a counting score, as his teammate Anna Michelle Wilken was unfortunately, retired in this second round. One down already now for Felix. In this second round, we're going to be on to 32 for Germany in total. Couple more down for Felix. So sadly not the day for the German team in the young riders. But that could be of benefit to Switzerland and the Netherlands. One fence left now for Felix. Well, the final fence goes as well, so it's 18 in total in round 2 for Felix. So as you see, the minimum score for Germany will be 46. Unfortunately, that sees them at the bottom of the leaderboard for now. It's just not their day. Which is just so unfortunate. Johanna Beckman has had a great day with a double clear, but sadly has not translated through to her teammates. All right then, let's go back to Switzerland. Their third rider is Joanna Schildknecht with Victor NN. This combination picked up 12 in round 1. Switzerland in round 2 so far have that 16 faulting round, and so they'd love to be able to discount that. But it really does depend on what their third and fourth riders do. The 12 in the corner of your screen there is her score from round 1, as we're seeing on our screens, the cumulative score for these riders over round 1 and 2. But of course, any score can be dropped. Don't have to drop the score from the same rider in round 1 and round 2. Just the last then for Joanna Schildknecht. Wow, what a fantastic performance. It's lovely, lovely to see that improvement from the 12 then to the clear. Fantastically done. Keeps Switzerland on a score of 26 if they're able to drop the 16. 26 would be a fairly good result, actually. 26 would have them in third place still. And everybody would like a podium finish. But of course, remember, they're not only going for a good result in this competition, they're also going for the points in the overall season. So they want to have as high a result as possible to make sure that they're at the top of that leaderboard come the end of the season. Honours back to France then. Their third rider is Charlotte Schlosser, who rides LB Zornel 2. This pair just picked up the 1 time penalty in round 1. Less than a second over that optimum time, which is 78, well, the time allowed, which is 78 seconds. Two down now. Oops, and again gets very deep there to the upright. She'll be over the time again then. So Charlotte Schlosser picks up 13 in round 2, so 12 for jumping and 1 for time. That means France will finish on a minimum score of 9. The lead is slipping away from them. And again, it gives a little more room to this next team, to Belgium. In theory, Belgium could still finish on a 0 score. They have a clear, they have a 4 in round 2. This is their third rider, Mathieu Baudouin, with Oscar the Hommage. He dropped just 1 pole in round 1. But Belgium had nothing to add from that first round. They finished on the clean sheet. A little bit of encouragement from the crowd there. If Mathieu can jump clear, he'll clinch the win for Belgium. Two fences left. Now 1 to go for Belgium. For the win. Yes, he's got there. Fantastically done. It's going to be Nothing to add for Mathieu Bordeaux, and the scores you see there show a score of 0. However, regardless of what the fourth rider does, Belgium will finish on a maximum score of 4, and nobody can beat them. Belgium will take the win. Clinched there by Mathieu Bordeaux. Fantastic, fantastic performance. What a team.
Second and third now. That's what the fourth round is all about. But Belgium guaranteed to win in the CSA Youth Nations Cup. Netherlands now twisted to the ball, and Michael Schwarzen's last to the Netherlands.
So just one rider per team left to go. The Netherlands come forward next with Maaike Zwartjens with Trista de la Pomme. The Netherlands are on a minimum score of 34 with only 3 riders. All scores count. And Maaike picked up 25 in round 1. So we're looking for a lower score here, just to try to keep the Netherlands ahead. If Switzerland pick up much more, they could be dropping behind the Netherlands, but let's see. Well, Maaike Zwartjens has had an absolutely fantastic turnaround from round 1 to round 2. 25 in round 1, but a clear in round 2. She adds nothing further to the score of the Dutch team, and so their total will be 5 in round 2, which gives them 34 in total.
The final score. Charlie's turn now.
Germany will be the next team to complete. Their final rider is Theresa Kröninger with Hummer N. This pair picked up 8 in round 1, and with one rider retiring, this is a counting score as well. So Germany currently on a quick bit of maths of 46. Now on to 50, unfortunately, with that fence down. Well, it's also not going the way of Theresa Kröninger, unfortunately, in round 2, so she is also going to retire. So unfortunately, with 2 riders retiring, the team is eliminated because they need to have 3 counting scores. So unfortunately, the team is eliminated. Germany will be 5th.
Switzerland, their final rider, Geraldine Strömer.
Geraldine Straumann next with Kasselor for Switzerland. We really could do with a clear or a 4. Eight or lower is what we need from Geraldine. Well, lower than 8. A clear or 4 is what we need in order for Switzerland to take the 3rd spot. Geraldine Strowman has a bit of a rattle, but with one fence to go, and she knows that 4 all clear will keep her team ahead. Ooh, just picks up the 1 time penalty. Better to be safe than sorry in this case, so they will add 5 from round 2, and 27 will be the finishing score for Team Switzerland. They've secured 3rd place, secured the place on the podium. What a great day for them. So just 2 teams are left to complete. One of those is France and one is Belgium. Dylan Levallois rides for France and is the final rider in. What we're looking to do is keep France on a score of 9. That's the score we want to keep them on. However, Dylan jumped clear in round 1 and picks up 4 here so far, and therefore France will be on 13 at the moment. Well, Dylan Levallois concludes with 9. That means that France will discount the 13. They'll count 17 from round 2 and finish on a total score of 18.
So that means that France finished in round 2 with 17. It's 18 in total. They finish in 2nd.
Well, I don't think our final rider for Belgium is going to come forward because with the 4, that means that Belgium take the win. With the 4 penalties, France take 2nd with 18. Switzerland take 3rd with 27. The Netherlands take 4th with 34, and in 5th place is Germany. Lovely, lovely performances and a fantastic competition for these young riders. Your winners are Team Belgium, head and shoulders above the rest here today. France are in 2nd, and the podium is rounded out by Switzerland, who fought bravely to take the 3rd spot. Well, the prize giving will be taking place in just a few moments' time, but it really has been a pleasure to take you through this competition. I do hope that you have enjoyed it. I will be back tomorrow to take you through the Pony and Junior Nations Cup competitions. We have 6 teams in the Pony Nations Cup, which is at 12:15 local time, so 11:15 a.m. if you're watching in the UK. Following that, the Junior Nations Cup kicks off with the 7 teams at 3:45 local time, so 2:45 if you're watching in the UK. Plenty more to come. But thanks so much for joining us. I hope you have a fantastic evening, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow.
So then, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome forward the song, Sayo Young Riders Nations playing team, the team. Okay. So invite the grooms to come forward, please, to take hold of the horses so that the riders. Grooms are invited to come forward. So we could have the grooms to come forward, please, for the Belgian team. So we welcome forward to the podium the third place team, the team from Switzerland, the team from Jill Müller, Cheryl Schornos, Joanna Schindler, and Jan Strubler. Welcome forward to the team that finished in second, the team of France with their chef technique Olivier Boss, Charles Berthel, Baptiste Eichner, Charles Loss, and Dylan Levelou. And put your hands together as we welcome forward the team of that super victory, the team from France. It's Alexander Hudson, Niels van Hoydink, Matthew Motorween, and Tristan Gustav. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do now ask you to be upstanding as we play the national anthem of the national anthem of Belgium. So thank you everybody. We welcome forward to our presentation party led by Ringmaster Mike Schaefer's and the FEI representative official here in the UK Klaus Glassing from Germany. He shakes the hands of our third place team from Switzerland. FTP Christian Sotas, Jules Miller, Cheryl Schwanas. Of course, the owner and director here, Lawrence Maynard, as well as for this break at 06. Second place team for France with their chef to keep the liberty of Boston, Charles Barthel, Marty Sanker, Charlotte Sosa, and Dylan Leveler. And of course, a huge congratulations to the team. Their chef to keep Durant and their team of Alexander Hudson, Jones Van Whiting, Matthew Waterway, and Tricia. Good stuff. So a big thanks to the entire presentation part of the organising committee here at Centre Park as well. Well done to all of the competitors, especially those top. So once again, our for the final time this evening to the final lap of water. So much good to go with that. So put your hands together for the final time of the evening. It is the final time led away by the team. Alexander Hudson, Frans van Hooydonk, Matthew Waterway. Once more on their own, put your hands together for the winning team this evening. So that just brings us to the end of the competition. So you can Centre Park and D2 for the seaside events. Remember tonight, and there's a special rodeo competition, bouncy castles, and a lot more going on this evening as well. You don't want to miss out on that. 9 o'clock starts in both arenas tomorrow.